So the first thing I always say, and I will always say this, is that before you can even begin to think about boundaries, you need to understand where boundaries actually come from. And the root of boundaries is this: they come from convictions. And convictions at their root come from your mindset. The way you think determines what you believe, and what you believe determines what you will and will not allow. So before you can identify what your boundaries are or what they should be, you need to understand your own mindset. Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 says, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." Leave and cleave. The sealing of the new primary unit. And what scripture is making very clear here is that you cannot fully cleave until you have first properly left. The leaving enables the cleaving. And when the leaving doesn't happen properly, when parents still hold the same authority they always did, when friends still have the same unlimited access they always had, when the couple's private life is still an open book to everyone around them, the becoming one is compromised. Not destroyed necessarily, but made much harder than it needs to be. Let me give you a picture of what I mean. Imagine you're building something together, something that requires careful attention, quiet concentration, and two people working closely on the same project. Now imagine that while you're building, there are people around you, people who genuinely love you, people who mean well, but they're calling out suggestions, adjusting things that you've put in place, offering their opinions on how it should look. Even if every single one of those people has a good heart, their presence and their input, if not managed carefully, will disrupt the building process. It will mean that you and your husband are not just building together, you are managing a committee. And that is what an unprotected marriage can feel like. There is a meaningful difference between wise counsel from people who love you and interference in your relationship from people who love you. Both can come from the same genuine heart, but they look very different, and you need to learn how to tell them apart.